Hello guys, I hope you're doing great. In this series I'm going to show you how to create the game Jump Cubes, a game that I created a few weeks ago, and I uploaded a trailer. If you want to see it, it's on my channel, but in this tutorial series I'm going to show you how to create this game from scratch. We are gonna start from the very beginning with creating the project and creating the functionality and even adding some VFX and putting all this together to actually have a complete game and just enjoy the process and hopefully learn a lot of stuff. So in this tutorial series I'm going to try to explain everything I do, and I'm not gonna leave out any details. So please watch all the videos if you want to learn how to do the game, and hopefully you can use all this knowledge and create your own games. So I think this is a good example of first game because it's pretty simple. It uses the fundamentals of only of 5, and anyone can learn it and anyone can do it. So hope you enjoy the series, and this is part 1, so let's get into creating the game. Okay, let's get started with creating our project. So open the launcher and select first person, because this game is going to be a first person shooter. Then make sure we're using blueprints, desktop, maximum, starter content. We are going to need that. So then pick a folder for your project, select folder and name your project. I will name mine Jump Cubes, the name of the game, and create your project. And now it will load, and we are going to wait for it to load. So after it loaded, it will ask you to update, so let's update. And now here in the content we want to create a folder for our project. So right click, create a new folder, name it Jump Cubes, and this will be the folder of our game. Now let's create a few folders. The first one is assets, we're going to need this. Blueprints, textures is the next one. We're also going to be creating VFXs, so VFX folder. We can create more folders later, but for now we can use this. Also UI, let's create UI folder, and yeah, we can create more later, but that's for now. Actually, we need to create another one which will be for our maps. So create one more, maps, and here we need to actually create a map. So right click and go to level and name it main level. Let's open this level. So it will be empty right now, but we are going to add some stuff. So let's get started with adding all we need. So we need a directional light, we need sky and atmosphere. So you can see we now have sky. We will need some clouds, so let's add the volumetric clouds. So as you see, next is the fog, and we can actually take all this stuff from another level and use them from that, but let's type fog. We need exponential fog, and yeah, here it is. It's a bit foggy but it will do for now. As you saw in the video, our game will be basically in the sky, or rather we won't have any buildings. We will have only sky, and yeah, currently that's what we have. Let's continue adding some stuff. Right now we can add a skylight, but for this project I think I didn't have one. It doesn't really matter that much. Next we need post-process, so type post-process. We're going to use some post-process effects, so by selecting your post-process, go down and find the infinite extent. This will make sure that your post-process is affecting the whole level, not just this volume here. And that's all we need, I think, for now. Now, to get the quads, at least the quads we need to go to settings, plugins. I already have a tutorial about this, so you can go watch it, but let's do this. Let's enable the sky and the clouds. What we need is volumetric probably. Volumetrics, yep, the volumetric point. And now it will ask you to restart, so restart your lab. So after you are starting, you see this. We just need to close this, and then to access the quads we need, go to settings, make sure you have enabled plugin content. So in this here, you can see in engine you have plugins, and if you come to volumetric, where is it? Here, the last one, go to content, sky, we need materials, and now we can add some materials, and as you see, this is actually not the map that we want. And to change the map, go to settings, project settings, and now let's find map and modes. And here in default maps you have editor starter map and editor template map override, game default map. So this one, if you restart your engine, this is the map that is going to load first, and this is if you play a build or a game, this will be the map that's going to be loaded first. So let's go to our jump cubes, go to maps and select the main level. For now I'm going to actually put it here, but in the future we actually want this map here to be our starter menu map. But for now, for testing purposes and for convenience, we are going to use our main level. So we can close this and open this level here. Now let's get back to the volumetric plugin folder, and let's select our volumetric quads, and here in the material we can change the material, and let's see which one was it. I think it's this one. So as you see, we have now a bit different quads. You can try experiment with the quads. I think this is the one that I used in my original game, but also I modified it. So let me bring back this is from the original project. So these are the settings that I used. So if you open this material, you see this is a master material. However, we're going to create an instance material, and this instance material, we want it to be in our actual game folder. So find here in the left corner, find your folder, and it seems we don't have a material folder here. So what we can do is go to your game folder and create a new folder, name it materials. And now I'm using this content browser things here. This is for convenience because I can have this volumetric folder opened and have my game folder opened at the same times. To enable this, you just need to go to Windows, go to content browser, and enable these 4. You can use 4 of them, as you see here. And now go to the volumetric folder and just click on this one and drag and drop it to the materials and move here. And now if you go to your game folder and go to materials, you have this material instance here. We can rename this to m_clouds_instance. So now we have this instance material, and by selecting the quotes we can just apply it. It will remain the same because we didn't change absolutely anything. So let's open this instance material, and let's just open my other project, and let's compare them. So what did I do here? I changed the bottom noise, I changed the curve amount. Actually, did I? I didn't. So some things I changed, some things I didn't change. So let's enable, I changed the bottom noise, so let's enable this. And here I did 1. I can just copy paste it. You can just use 1, I guess. It doesn't matter. So basically I'm just gonna copy paste the settings. So just I will stop the video and you can see them later. So here they are, just these 3 values, and now we have the same quotes as in the game. However, the sun position is actually a bit wrong, and by wrong I mean it's different. You can actually make anything you want. It doesn't need to be the same as me. So just create anything you like. Don't copy this, and yeah, just have fun and enjoy the process. Let me see. I had something like that. I can actually copy paste what I already did there. So I can actually do that, and let me show you how you can do that if you have another project open. Let me bring it here. So if I have this project open here, as you see, it's a bit more dramatic from what we have right now. It looks a bit better, and I just played with the position of the sun, nothing really that serious. And here we actually have a skylight, so I'm going to I don't believe I changed anything other than being movable. Let's see, it does have some effect, so I'm going to pick it, and then the directional light as well, and just Control C. And now here I'm going to delete the directional light, and as you see it's dark. However, just click anywhere, just make sure you're on the project here, and just basically paste it, Control V. And now here we have our scene again. From what I see, I think yeah, we have lighting. So we have a folder called lighting automatically created for us, because in the other project these things were in a folder, and it is a good idea to do the same here. And I think all of these can go into this lighting folder. Some of them doesn't make sense, like for example post-process or volumetric clouds, but you can name this folder anything. I name it lighting, and usually I bring all these things here. As you see, let's first, yeah, it's movable. This one is actually a lot brighter, as you can see from the original one. This looks very dramatic, and this one just looks super bright. So let's deal with that next. So to fix this issue, we just need to go to post-process volume, and then we need to find the exposure and make sure that minimum brightness and maximum brightness is all set to 1. And now we have this dramatic effect that we have here, basically the same. While 1 is a bit different because the sun here it's a bit smaller. So we can change that pretty easily actually. If you go to directional light, and let's see, what was the setting? I think is the source angle, so you can scale it like this. And now you have bigger sun, and here, if you see in this game, there's a lot more boom around it, and this is basically because of the post-process boom. So let me show you, if I just disable the post-process, this is how it actually looks. It's pretty small, right? And yeah, so let me enable it back. So yeah, I'm not going to add a boom right now. We're going to add this later, but for now this is how you fix the light issue. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I really hope you learned something today, and I hope you stay for the next video and keep watching it and learn how to do the game. So if you liked it, smash the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to watch all the parts so you can create the game. And please, if you create something yourself, please show it to me, add a comment, and I'm gonna definitely see it. And yep, this is for today's video. I hope I see you in the next one.